Hey everyone, Carol Hickman here with Chick Stamper. Happy day 15 of my 24 days of Christmas. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I've got this really cute hanging little pouch, little treat pouch. It holds 10 Hershey Kisses with the Flight of Fancy stamp set. Isn't it cute? I thought it was kind of fun to make a Christmas project that would be a little different today. Non-traditional Christmas colors, but just so beautiful with different shades of purples and blues. So let me show you how I did it. First of all, I used the Flight of Fancy stamp set, which is so cute. So it's got a Christmas, a Halloween, and a Valentine's Day stamp with some other little stamps to coordinate along. So just a fun little versatile stamp set. And I also used the Hippo and Friends dies. And you can see the reason I like these dies so much, speaking of versatility, of course they match the animals on the Hippo stamp set, but it's got all these nesting dies, so 3 different sets of nesting dies for your images. And so today we use the middle size over here for our image. So Hippo and Friends dies, very fun. And then inside, I've got one of the Mosaic gusseted cellophane bags. These bags are on the retiring list, so they are on sale at closeout sale, so only while supplies last. So be sure and check those out. They're so handy. They're food safe, and you get 25 in a full bag with your order. Okay, let's make this cute little treat pouch. What do you think? I'm going to start with some Highland Heather cardstock, and I've cut it to 4 1/4 by 11 inches, so a half a sheet of cardstock. And I'm going to put the long side up at the top so that we can score it. Make sure it's snug up here in the upper left corner. And I'm going to score at 1 1/2 inches, 5 1/4 inches, 6 1/4 inches, and 7 1/4 inches. And that's it. And that's gonna make the little accordion part of our treat pouch. Alrighty, so we'll get this scored and burnished on these folds, on these score lines. Let's see. So you're gonna make like a W or an M, sometimes people call it an M fold. And then that will make our cute pouch just like that. See how easy that is? So cute. But the fun part is we get to decorate it. So I'm using the Snowflake Splendor designer paper, and I cut from 2 different sheets because I wanted to, again, get the Highland Heather and Pool Party, Coastal Cabana, those colors in. And then I used a little snowflake sheet of the designer paper that has similar colors in it to kind of coordinate. So let's put these pieces on. Get my adhesive. You can use obviously, any designer paper that you like. You need 3 equal pieces. These are 3 1/2 by 4. So you can change it up for different events. And then we're gonna put our other 2 on the inside to decorate. So these 3 are all the same size, 3 1/2 inches by 4. And it just dresses it up a little bit, which is kind of nice. So when you give this away and somebody opens it up in order to pull out the treats that you have, then they get a little decoration as well. So you could slide a gift card into this cellophane bag with your candy treats, however you'd like to do it. So I also thought it would be fun to decorate these little pieces here. So I cut 2 strips of my coordinating designer paper, and let's take a peek. Those are 3/4 inches by 4. So you'll need 2 of those, 3/4 inch by 4 inch. And that's just to put on this little fun spot right here. This would be a fun little Valentine's treat, I think, as well. But a fun stocking stuffer for the holidays. Okay, so that's decorated on the inside and then the outside on the front. And then we have this little flap. So I've got one more piece of coordinating designer paper, and this is 1 1/4 inch by 4. Okay, so just like that, our pouch is made. Isn't that cute? So now we've got these gusseted bags, and it's nice because they're food safe. So you could even put a cookie or fresh baked goods right in this bag, which I think is kind of cool. I have put in 10 Hershey Kisses. And I did 10 because it just fit in the pouch. So there's no magic to that number. You could do whatever you like, or a different amount of different candy. And then I want to fold the pouch over. So I'm just folding it to the back so that it fits inside my hanging pouch. But eventually I'm going to be punching holes up here. So it is going to actually hang in this little treat holder. So you can see that it fits like this, and eventually it's going to close and hang. So what I want to do is I want to get out my Crop-A-Dile, or if you've got a really strong hole punch, because we're going to go through several layers at once. So it's just easier if I can do that all at once with my Crop-A-Dile. So let me just make sure that I get this adjusted how I want it. And I'm going to bring up this bottom piece because it's going to get holes punched at the same time as well as the top. Okay, so everything is tucked in where I want it. So now I'm just going to use my Crop-A-Dile. I'm going to use this larger hole punch and kind of come down a little bit. And I know that I'm also poking a hole through that plastic bag as well. And then I'm going to come to this side, and my goal is obviously to kind of line things up so that they match. And if you wanted, you could mark those off with a ruler. That would work, of course, as well. Okay, so there's our hanging pouch. So let me just show you what it looks like on the inside. So we did a good job of getting our holes punched in our plastic bag, and we're ready to go. If you wanted, you could put something here to write on. But I'm gonna line it back up again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some ribbon from the Playing with Patterns ribbon combo pack. I just thought it was pretty. It's actually purple posy, but it is, close enough to the Highland Heather that we're using that I think it'll be pretty. So I've cut 24 inches of that ribbon, and I'm gonna use one of my floss threaders to help get it through because I've got a lot of layers going on here. Okay, so I wanna just make sure that everything is lined up, and I'm just gonna go through the hole and pull my ribbon through. Okay, so that's one side. Now let's make sure the other side is lined up and that we're where we want to be. Except I should be sure that my ribbon is in the floss threader. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we can see on the side that the little pouch is hanging from the ribbon. Everything's in there. Now we just want to make the ribbon look pretty. So I'm just gonna, one side has a little bit more color than the other side. So I'm just gonna turn it to that. And then I'll tie a bow in the front. There we go. Let's try and even this out a little. There we go. Now we can tie a bow. This ribbon is so pretty. Be sure to check out the closeout sale on my chick.stampinup.net website, because many items are discounted that are retiring from the holiday mini. So if you've liked some items in there and you still have a few more that you'd like to get, check them out, because it will tell you if they're on sale. And some of them are on sale up to 50%. So that's a heck of a deal. I'm going to retie that just because I want it a little more snug. I didn't tie it very tight. There we go. Alrighty, and then remember, when you purchase during the month of December from my website, everybody who purchases $50 or more will get the full tutorial PDF for all of these 24 projects. And the PDF has additional photo instructions and things like that. So it's kind of a cool deal. So be sure that if you're going to order, you order at least 50 so that you will get that free PDF in the mail. 24 projects, it's a pretty high value. Okay, so look at our cute little pouch, hanging pouch. Now we're just ready to decorate it. So I'm gonna get my Flight of Fancy stamp that I wanna use with this little Christmas design, so pretty with the little angel. And I already cut out using thick Whisper White, and the Hippo and Friends dies, right? We talked about that. So I'm gonna use my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and that's because I wanna use Stampin' Blends to color in this cute angel and the little houses and things. So now if you're doing this at home, you could certainly stamp first and then cut. I just thought it would save a little bit of time if I did it this way. But now we're ready to color. So let me get my Stampin' Blends. Okay, so Stampin' Blends, I've got, let's see, we've got Ivory, and that's we're gonna use for her face. I'm just gonna kind of do a quick little. You could also use other colors. Sometimes I use light pink, crumb cake, lots of different colors that you can use for skin tones. And we'll do her, I'm gonna say these are her little hands. Sometimes you kind of have to guess a little bit on what parts those are. Okay, and then I've got some So Saffron and light crumb cake that I'm gonna just kind of do her hair. I kind of want this to be kind of abstract. Nothing too perfect. And here's my crumb cake. Okay. And then her cute little dress, I've got mint macaron to start with. Oh, I can see, you kind of got to look a little closer. I can see I missed a little bit of her hair here. And maybe there. And then light mint macaron, try and shade a little bit of this dress. Not sure if it's a dress or a gown. What would you call that outfit that on an angel? I'm not sure. So pretty. And then I've got some Highland Heather. And I thought I would just kind of mix it up a little bit with the dark and light on these little triangles. Obviously you can color with whatever colors you like, but remember I'm using the Memento ink because I'm using alcohol markers. So our Stampin' Blends are alcohol markers, and I have to be careful with the black ink that I use, or the alcohol will bleed the black ink. So that's why I'm using the Memento ink, because that won't happen. And do a little, so saffron again on this middle band. And a little dark on these little dots. And then some Pool Party. Dark and light. Oopsie. I like using the blunt side. Some people I know only use the brush side. It's really whatever you like. I'm gonna color her little wings. Pool Party too. Alrighty, let's take a peek at our little houses now. So I'm gonna use the ivory and the crumb cake again. And I'm just kind of trying to change it up. No wrong or right. Again, this is very abstract. I'm just wanting a little color down there. Maybe a little color in these windows and the doors. Little crumb cake on these other roofs. This is light crumb cake, so it's just a little bit of color. And then you kind of can't go wrong, just whatever you like. No wrong or right. And if you were using regular markers, that'd be okay too. You could use our Stampin' Right markers. Let's see. Back to the mint macaron. Little so saffron here in the middle, and some Pool Party. We'll finish it off with a little mint macaron. There we go. So cute. Alrighty, so I want to use a little Wink of Stella on here. On these little cute little stars. And then we'll go ahead and put some rhinestones on them as well. And she's holding a little star. Okay. This is pretty cute. Put a little rhinestone right there. And a little one here. And we'll put a little bigger one on the bigger star. And one more up here. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, so this little treat pouch, and we're gonna put this label on with some dimensionals, and I've got kind of some strips here that we'll use up. We're almost used up. Okay. And then this can go down onto our little treat bag. It's like a little pouch. And I love it. I just think it's so cute because the treats hang from it. Just something different for you. You can use these for coworkers, gifts, stocking stuffers. Again, you could stick a little gift card or some cash into that pouch before you closed it up. So it'd be a fun little gift that way. What do you think? I think it's pretty cute. Remember, this is the Flight of Fancy stamp set. And I would love to send you the free PDF for all 24 projects. Today is day 15, so I've got some more to go, but I've got some really fun things planned to show you, and I hope you like them. Get your orders placed at chick.stampinup.net, and you'll receive the first PDF the day that you order, and that PDF has projects 1 through 12. And then projects 13 through 24 will come out on the 23rd this month or sooner. We'll see. So hopefully I can get them done a little sooner. I hope you guys enjoyed her. She's just so cute. I loved coloring her. That Flight of Fancy stamp set is just adorable. So check that out and check out everything for sale on my website for the year-end closeout sale on the holiday mini products. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great day. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel that you're watching this on. I would really appreciate it. And I hope to see you tomorrow with day 16. Have a great day. Bye-bye.